When equal amounts are invested in each of two accounts paying 6% and 9%. 1 year combined interest income is $900. How much is invested in each account? All right, so sorry for the the two words here, redundant words. Okay, so let me erase that later on. Or we can do it now. That should only be amounts. Using the blueprint in solving word problem, let's see what we are looking for here. So what are we looking for here? We are looking for the amount of investment in each account. All right, so it says here when equal amounts are invested in each of two accounts, meaning 6% and 9%. So when we say equal, they're the same. We can simply represent them as one, right? We can represent them as one. And so when equal amounts are invested in each of the two accounts, we can let that be X. So we let X be the amount let X be the amount invested at 6%. And also, since they are the same, we can also let X be, let me just do ditto here, ditto, and then at 9%. Let X be the amount invested at 9%. So I think we are done in the first problem. In the first step. Converting 6% to decimal, 6% is again, what's 6% again? Can you tell me what 6%? That is 0.06. How about 9%? That would be 0.09. Okay, let's move on to step number 2, wherein we find your equation. In order to find the equation, let's have the interest formula. Okay? And we can follow this one. Interest, the interest at 6% plus plus the interest at 9% is equal to the combined interest. Interest, the interest at 6% plus your interest at 9% is equal to your combined interest. And how do we find the interest at 6%? Remember that interest is equal to principal times rate. And what's the principal? It's your X. Your X is the principal. The amount of investment is your principal. Always remember that. The amount of investment is your principal. So using this formula, I equals the principal times the rate times the time, then we can find the interest at 6%. What's the principal at 6%? It is X. And what's the rate? It is 0.06. And the time is equal to 1, right? Interest at 6%, again, it is X because it's the same amount. The amount invested at 9% is X. And then at 9%, you have 0.09. And the time is equal to what? The combined interest, it says there, what's the combined interest? It is $900. Okay, so that is equal to $900. Now we can simplify this. We can simplify each of these. X times 0.06 times 1 is simply 0.06, 0.06x plus x times 0.09 times 1 is 0.09x. And that's equal to $900. Well, that is our equation now, based on our formula. Okay, that's our equation now. Let's continue at the third step. 0.06 plus, x plus 0.09 x equals 900. It's decimal, right? But we can make this full number. In order to make this full number, we consider that there are two decimal places. So we can make this decimal full number if we multiply it by 100, right? And multiply both sides by 100. If there are two decimal places here, then we multiply it by 100. By distributive property of 100 times 0.06, it's simply 6, right? And then 100 times 0.09, it's simply 9x. And then 100 times 900, there will now be 4 zeros. 90,000. Two zeros from the 900 and the two zeros from the 100, so you have 90,000. 6x plus 9x, so you have 12x. And that's equal to 90,000. Divide both sides by 12. Divide both sides by 12. Cancel 12. And so what's x? Let's now divide. What's 90,000? What's 90,000 divided by 12? How many 12s in 90s? 90. That's right. 12 times 12 times 7. Let's see. 12 times 7 is 14. Or 2 times 7, 14. Carry 1. 7 times 1. 7 plus 1, 84. So it is 7. All right. 7 times 12, of course, that is 84. That is 84. And 84, 90 minus 84, 6. Okay. Borrow from, you regroup this. 0 minus 4 cannot be. So 0 becomes 10. 9 becomes 8. So we have 10 minus 4, 6. Bring down 0. 60 divided by 12. It is 5. 5 times 12 is 60. That would be 70. All right. So how many zeros shall we include? 2 zeros. All right. We already have used it, right? Look, we've used this already. We've used this already. So what are those zeros that we didn't use yet? The 2 zeros. We've used this 0 already, right? We've used this. So we just add 2 zeros, 7,500. So our answer here is $7,500. So the amount invested at 6% is 7,500. Okay, there is 7,500 at 6%. Since they are equal. The amount invested at 9% is also 7,500. Okay, 7,500 is invested at a different rate, which is 9%.